Can you help me find a wholesale deal? Well, the short answer is yes, we can. Finding a wholesale deal is going to be very much like finding any other type of property. The difference is, rather than you doing the work, fixing the property up, reselling it or refinancing and renting it, what you're doing is going and you're getting a property under contract and you're then selling that contract for a dollar amount. So let's say I go and I get this property under contract for $100,000. And rather than me closing on it or getting a loan or doing any of those things, I go over and I sell it to you. We sell it to Bob the buyer. And I say, for $10,000, I'll let you take over my $100,000, which means you're into the property $110,000. And I just make $10,000. Bob takes over, closes on the deal, and moves forward. Bob's into the property $110,000. Now, what you have to realize is Bob still has to make a profit. Bob's got to make a profit either through reselling it, making a profit, or through renting it and making a profit long term. But there's got to be money in there for this other investor to be profitable to make a deal like that. So how can you do that? Well, you can use our tools and resources like our Investor's Edge Finding, where you can go and find properties using data stacking based upon equity and motivation. So we can look for people that are motivated by they're going through a divorce, or they live out of state, or they have an involuntary lien, or they're going through a bankruptcy or have judgments against them. There's different factors that are going to say, yes, this guy has a life-changing circumstance, which means he's probably going to have more motivation than just anybody else out there. For example, a divorce or a bankruptcy situation, and there's many others. Then we want to look and say, is there equity? How much do they owe on the property versus what is the property worth? And so we do a quick calculation on that to make sure there's equity. And then we're going to blend that to make sure it's in the area that we're interested in and also in the price ranges we're interested in. If he's got a $50 million property and he's in a bankruptcy, that's not really going to help me a lot because I'm not going to be able to resell that property to somebody getting an FHA loan. So we're going to mash those things together, and then we're going to go after these target properties. With that, we simply get the property under contract, and then we can work to sell the contract to somebody else. Now, one of the cool things is we can actually help you sell that contract to our other members. We can post that, we can provide the financing for that other member, and you can actually make some money, and we'll close on that, and you can get that wholesale fee or assignment fee all part of the deal. So you're only having to do half the process rather than finding it and finding a new person that has the financing and everything lined up. You can just find the deal and we will line you up with people that have financing ready to go. And as long as they like the property, they have to do their own due diligence. If they want to, they can move forward and actually purchase that deal. And that's something that we could fund them on. So this process of sending the deal to them, first the deal has to get vetted to make sure it has profit and make sure that the values and those things are there. We'll make sure we understand the scope of work. Then we're going to send it out to the buyer's list. And the buyer's list within a couple of days will make some determinations if it's something they're interested in, and then we can move forward to the next step.